Today?
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Oh.
Completely forgot that we had a show to run.
Pat didn't scream loud enough.
He did not.
He knows when there's a bass and guitar out to scream louder.
We like to, put a little jam session, cool the bones off, dry up a little bit. I don't know what that means.
Dry up a little bit.
Dry up a little bit. I gotta dry up. But that was good, man. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just gotta take a chance and say YOLO.
All right. Okay. What is? It's a little embarrassing. I don't know what YOLO is because I see it everywhere and I hear it, but it's one of those things you're too embarrassed to ask about, like like colonoscopies, like
or how sex works.
Yeah, like you don't really know how it works. You just kind of give it your best shot and hope you do the right thing. But I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know.
It's actually YOLO month, dude. It's a good time for you to learn. It means you only live once. It means you only live once. It's about taking chances.
Taking chances.
I'll show you through song.
Not coincidental.
Zach, YOLO. It's not a very hard thing to get a hold of, okay? It's about taking life's chances. All right? It's about dancing life's dances. And frankly, sometimes it's about throwing away the jergens after a tough week and just going it dry. I'm talking real dry, Arizona dry. Humidity, 0, almost negative, and just going nuts. YOLO is all about you only live once, my friend, and it's about just doing whatever needs to be done, okay? I'll give you an example.
All right, please.
One time, as a youngin', I went to my very first party. I'm talking very first. And everybody was having a good time until the end. I was not. Everybody had a makeout partner, except for me, okay? I look across the room, only person to pair up with me, ugliest girl at school. Her name was Phil.
Oh, gross,
It's nasty,
man.
right? Yeah, I mean, she had freckles. So many freckles. It was like connect the dots.
They'd be cute though.
It can be cute, but usually not to the point where it like changes the color of your skin, you know?
Yeah, she like a
Yeah.
weird,
Looks like a Monet painting on her
stung by a
face.
bunch of bees.
And it looks nasty.
Put that kid in
right? But
My
I'm
Girl.
not just that, dude. I'm talking she had like fright wig, red hair, real red, master mustache, okay? I'm talking dry elbows, stubby knees, sausage fingers. Smelled like beef, oddly enough. No one ever questioned it though. We just kind of treated her like she was normal. And everything was going great till I had my second beer ever.
Ooh.
I was feeling pretty good, but by my third, I was like, whoa. And I look at her and I was like, no, not at all. And then I blacked out. And when I blacked out, I finally came to. And when I came to, I was tongue deep in that girl's throat.
Ugh,
Just playing tonsil hockey.
that's gross, man.
And she tasted like liver, which I've never even tasted before, but I knew
dude,
the second
I
I
tried it
tasted
once.
her, it's pretty nasty. And you know what I did? I could have backed out at any moment, but I looked at her and I said, YOLO. Y-O-L-O. Yeah, Y-O-L-O. Y-O-L-O.
All right.
Oh,
So YOLO.
it's not hard, my friend.
No, it's not. It doesn't sound too hard. All right, how about I give you some of my life moments? Some things that I'm proud of.
Shoot.
And just let me know.
Lay that steak on the table,
All right.
big Z.
All right, so the other day I was in the C-store. And, I've been really over-caffeinated lately. And I decided not to go with my usual rock star,
Good choice.
but the relaxed kind.
Oh, like the mellow mood.
Yeah.
Calms you down.
YOLO. Why?
No, that's you got
not-
the right direction, but
It was a good
that's not a
moment.
life-changing moment. You only live once, dude.
I do. Cats, I imagine, live like 9 times.
You're not a cat, though.
I'm not.
Try again.
Okay. I think I do have this good moment. All right, last year, setting, nursing home.
Okay, nursing home.
My grandma's 94th birthday party that I helped set up.
That's sweet.
It was very nice. It was a nice occasion. All her friends were there, and the people that she didn't like, because it's a nursing home. Even frightened Edness was there.
Who is frightened Edness?
Well, she's
What
just
an unfortunate name.
She's normal Edness, but they accidentally dry cleaned her wig once. So like it just never goes down.
That is sad.
Unlike her. Well, anyway. Edna's is the kind of girl that she got a wax. She waxed her eyebrows when I think she said she was like 40, and they used the wrong kind of wax, and it just never
Like
grew
turtle
back.
wax?
It just never grew back. So she draws it on, and she's like 94, right? She's just as old as my grandma.
Wow.
And she has slight Parkinson's.
Okay, that's
so,
sad.
yeah, whenever she draws on her eyebrows, it looks like Charles Schultz drew right before he died.
That's
You
really
know,
sad.
like Homer Simpson's hair.
Like if you're trying to draw a picture in the car and you go over the
Yeah,
rivets. At the...
quite like that. Or like on a dirt bike.
Oh, I draw on my dirt bike all the time.
Me too.
So I can totally relate.
Anyway, this isn't about Edna's. Well, it is. All right, so she came up to me after a few drinks. I don't know why they serve drinks at a nursing home, but they do. I swear to God they do. And she put in one of her pills, and it just didn't mix well, and I didn't know it was in there, and I blacked out.
Wow.
And I woke up on top of her.
Oh, frightened Edna's?
That was the one time that she deserved to look scared. All right? And as she breathed her last breath to me,
She breathed her last breath to you?
I was on top of her.
Does she have any dying words?
She had 4 letters. You know what they were?
What's that, Zach?
Y-O-L-O. Y-O-L-O. Yeah.
Oh.
And I knew from that moment on, I didn't know what the hell YOLO meant.
Yeah.
And just been kind of afraid to ask, because I don't want to. How'd you hear that? A dying lady that I was on top of, you know?
Well, you see, Zach, you knew all along, deep in your heart,
I did.
and I think deep inside of frightened Edna's. But that's neither here nor there. That's very good. And I'm actually going to tell you my origin story when I first found out YOLO. You only
Please
live
do.
once. I was a little bit of baby freshman. I knew nothing about life. Didn't know how to pay my bills. Didn't know how to do my laundry. Didn't know how to make friends. And finally, a nice little fraternity decided to be friends with Big D, D-Pain, as I call myself. And I got pretty nuts at one of their parties, and I blacked out. But when I came to, I tend to black out a lot.
Yeah.
I had a blindfold on. It smelled like urine in an airplane, because I've been on an airplane before, once. And I felt a deep rattle shake me awake. And I took my blindfold off, and I saw my last frat brother. And he was at the door of the plane with a parachute on.
Oh,
And I
man.
realized I had one on too. And he looked at me and he said a really short phrase. Do you know what that is, Zach?
YOLO?
No, he said, suck one. And that was pretty mean. But then I went back, and I went and I watched him plummet to the earth, and that's when he yelled YOLO. And that was the first time I ever heard it. And I looked down, God's green earth, I looked up at the heavens, which wasn't far above, and I said, do you know what I did then? I said, screw it, and I knew what I had to do.
You jump?
No, actually, I went back and watched the rest of the season of Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah. I actually just started recently watching that. It is absolutely
It's riveting stuff.
amazing.
It's pretty good.
Just starting the second season, but who knew Hal from Malcolm in the Middle could be such a badass?
I don't know, it's pretty good.
Y-O-L-O.
Oh, yeah. Get up!
Wow.
That was great. That was a good song.
That was a nice lesson for me, and a nice chance to just
YOLO,
bruise my fingers up a
YOLO
bit.
is all here, sir.
YOLO
you only
is
live once. Remember
great in
that.
my
Teach your
mic.
kids.